It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. Well, we're not live, pal. We're taped this week. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Battle of the Belts 2 Electric Championship Boogaloo. Boy, do I have thoughts on this hour-long event. There were championship matches of varying quality, and at least the main event certainly sent the fans home happy. Let me know your thoughts, though, in the comments, please. Excalibur, Taz, and Tony Schiavone on commentary, and I do also want to say, if you're wondering why this review is up a few hours later than expected, it's because I watched New Japan's Windy City Riot event, and despite the FITE TV issues, boy, were there a lot of goddamn issues, I was able to crank the review out. But goddamn, I hope that New Japan gets a better partner in the States than FITE fucking TV. This was on TNT, though. I do wonder if they mess with the audio during Sammy Gavarro and Ty Conte making their entrance because, boy, the crowd suddenly went quiet and, well, according to some people I talked to that were there were a lot of boos and they weren't directed at Scorpio Sky. They were directed at Sammy Gavarro and Ty Conte. I don't give a shit what people do in their personal lives as long as you do it with consenting adults and you don't take advantage of people and you don't murder people and you aren't a goddamn piece of shit. Generally, whatever you do in your love life is your fucking business as long as, again, consenting adults and all that. Whatever and however you get down is your business. However, Sammy Gavarro has been insufferable for a number of months, and Ty Conte, boy, she turned on a goddamn dime. Like, pretty much in the build to the match with Jade at AEW Full Gear, nobody really seems to like Ty now. Again, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They can pose with whatever championships they want. I don't really care, but as far as them putting this shit out there, you can put it out on TV. That doesn't make it good television. It's not jealousy. I just don't want to see this shit. I'm seeing enough love angles and all this bullshit across a few wrestling promotions, and I really don't need to see something like this shoved down my goddamn throat. But oh, Sammy and Ty, they're working the people. No, they think that this is a better storyline than it actually is. Yeah, it's real life blending into wrestling, but whatever. So, Scorpio Sky with Ethan Page and Dan Lambert, the sheepish lion Dan Lambert, versus Sammy Gavarro with Ty Conte, TNT Championship. Remember when Sammy could have been a big babyface and then they had him beat Miro, and even though it was kind of cool, it turned out to be a pretty bad idea because, one, it halted the momentum of Miro, who apparently was dealing with an injury, and it just got exacerbated, which is just such a funny word. I hate exacerbating so goddamn much. Don't exacerbate so much or you go blind. Anyway, Scorpio Sky was motivated at first. Sammy was clearly the heel. They can try to make him a face all they want. He has not been a face for a few months. The TKO on the apron. Why? Why in the world would you do that? Everybody got tangled up in the ropes. It was a bad idea. And I like Scorpio Sky. And Sammy can do some great shit. So Sky targeted the ribs. The crowd was booing Sammy heavily. My God, were they ever. Shooting star outside that busts Ethan Page open. Above this eye, I believe. And then he slipped doing a cutter, but he was supposed to be selling his, rib. He can't quite get it because he's selling the injuries. And then we get interference and Paige Van Zandt brawls with Ty Conte. I've seen this kind of Brazilian on MMA action, but usually I have to go to a different website. Always delete your search history and use a good firewall. Referee distraction, low blow, GTH 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, Sammy decided to do the heel thing and beat Scorpio Sky. And boy, Scorpio Sky's championship run of, what, like just over 30 days? That was worth it. Except it totally fucking wasn't. Like, hot potato in a championship, regardless of how I feel. Heel, face, space alien from Neptune, I don't fucking care. Hot potato in a championship is not a good idea. I killed WWE for it, killed New Japan for it, kill AEW for them doing it here. You can't have championship reigns go so long that they get dull, like Omega's or the Bucks, but you also can't have a reign just, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. Sammy being a 3-time TNT champion, it's bad. It's getting to the point where we're getting to later days WCW with this kind of stuff. I mean, granted, we're not having championships vacated and the world title being vacated and tossed around 15 times in 6 fucking months, but yeah, this wasn't very good. I mean, it just killed whatever momentum Scorpio Sky had, and cool, they're gonna be this hot heel couple, and I'm still not gonna fucking care. So anyway, a pre-tape on Jonathan Gresham and Dalton Castle. Dalton makes the entrance with the boys and all the flamboyants, and Jonathan Gresham with a very cool mask because he has technical difficulties Trying to do a Zoidberg thing, couldn't do that. You all still have Zoidberg. Jonathan Gresham versus Dalton Castle. The boys kept running around. Good mat wrestling. Dalton Castle's a very good wrestler. Jonathan Gresham is very smooth in the ring. We did get the octopus locked on, and Gresham got the victory. Not a bad match. There isn't anything to write home about, but it's not a bad match at all. I enjoyed it for the most part. And then the handshake, and then suddenly Lethal, Dutt, and Giant Silva Jr. That is Satnam Singh's name, by the way. Giant Silva Jr. Because until somebody can convince me that he is not the son of Giant Silva, then I don't really know what else to call him. This was bad. You are putting this guy on TV way before he's ready. Now, yes, you have to capitalize on stuff, and sure, you have to use the Giant in spots, but God, this guy looked lost. He didn't know what he was doing. Lee Moriarty showed up, trying to make this interesting. He got laid out. Matt Sydal, who's dealing with a knee injury and has a crutch, he got laid out. And then Samoa Joe shows up with a pipe and then has to delay hitting people with the pipe until everybody remembers, shit, we were supposed to powder. Let's get the big Giant Silva Jr. looking idiot out of here. And that's it. Yay. Okay, Samoa Joe, please do not have Giant Silva Jr. take on Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe and Jonathan Gresham teaming up? I like it. So, Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose. Okay, good. I would have liked this to be a pay-per-view match, and in fact, I think they could revisit this on pay-per-view. Nyla, I know, has won matches on Elevation and Dark, but imagine if she got some squash wins during AEW Dynamite, AEW Rampage, and you built this up, and you didn't have Vicky Guerrero involved. Now, yes, I love Thunder Rosa, and I'm sorry, but Vicky Guerrero lost my respect, like saying, oh, I vote for the wall, this kind of stuff, or whatever. You know, the kind of shit where she's basically self-hating and all that. And look, Vicky Guerrero can feel whatever the fuck she wants. If Vicky Guerrero is not on AEW programming again, that would be good. She wasn't on this because Nyla Rose laid her out on accident because she likes cake and violence. That would be a good shirt. By the way, speaking of things that would be good on a shirt, I want to credit, I don't know the fan's name, but he had signs on AEW Rampage. I totally freaking missed because I was watching it live. He had Pro Science, or Pro Science, Pro Wrestling. I think it was Pro Choice, Pro Science, Pro Wrestling. Good on him. Make that a shirt and I will fucking buy it. And then proceeds can go to a good cause. Because that's knocking the bullshit Texas abortion law. And yeah, I'm going to knock that. If you have a problem with me knocking that, oh well. Give women the choice to do that shit. Or you fucking shell out the money to take care of unwanted children. Because some people can't take care of children. Financially or health-wise. Some women can't carry a child to term. And since they can't get the proper treatment to be able to not have children, they got to deal with this bullshit being treated like, you know, they're freaking incubators. And that's not how it is. So now I'm getting off my goddamn soapbox. But seriously, fuck off Greg Abbott and fuck off any other governor or any government officials that feel that women's bodies should just be utilized like that. And if you feel that way, fuck you too. So, Rosa versus Rose, AEW Women's Championship match. Referee Aubrey. There is a lot of talent in this ring. And I love Nyla Rose. I really do. And I hope, again, they revisit this on pay-per-view. The crowd loved Thunder Rosa. There was a powerbomb on the apron by Nyla Rose. She did a lot of power spots. Nyla did target the neck and shoulder. Rosa roared back, hit a tornado on the outside. Round the outside, knee drop misses. Code red for 2. Oh no, she can't quite get the victory. Is Thunder Rosa going to lose her championship after only a month? No, she will not. There was almost a jackhammer variation for 2, and it looked like Nyla Rose might get the victory, but nope. We get a roll-up 1, 2, 3, and Thunder Rosa retains her AEW Women's Championship. I love Nyla Rose and would love to see her as AEW Women's Champion again, but they gotta build this shit up right. She can talk on her own. Don't give her a manager. She can talk just fine. She can build her own story. She can be a beast. Just book her like that and book Thunder Rosa as a proper AEW Women's Champion because she has all the goddamn talent in the world to help carry this women's division. There's good shit you can do with the women's division. But anyway, yeah, not the best show, but at least it ended with Thunder Rosa retaining the championship and her and Nyla Rose having a pretty good main event. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rickland. I'll see you soon.